So what's that group? What's that group that they're all disappointed in Moncton? They couldn't find a place.
I hate Starbucks.
Oh, the
too.
Salvas Clinic.
So what's that?
Salvas Clinic is basically it's a treatment center, medical treatment center
For med heads?
well, no, homeless people or people on the street, people that
choose to be homeless.
and people that are living in the shelters or not living in the shelters, staying in the shelters. So they have a mobile clinic. That's still going to operate, and they'll still visit the shelters, much like they did during COVID. Like COVID, people couldn't come to the clinic, but they went out and visited them, at the shelters and provided the service. So it's ongoing, but it'd be nice to have a home, that's for sure, a permanent home, and they'll find one. We'll find one working with them together.
They say they
sure.
want a long-term lease.
Well, nobody wants to set up a shop and only have a short-term lease, let's say.
Yeah, but if you have a lease, you lease them. You know the area is going to be destroyed. And the vandalism is going to start. You know that.
No, not necessarily. Because there's a lot of things being done, a lot of good things being done to give people the support they need.
How come you're so optimistic when it comes to this issue?
Well, because I know that we have people engaged that are working on the solutions and providing solutions, including the Humanity Project. Charles Burrell are building the Josh Project in Albert County.
I'm watching that very carefully.
Yeah, no, so the idea is it's not just housing there; it's the services that are going to be given to the people there.
You're lucky. You're lucky. I got to talk to this guy too.
I am lucky.
Come on, one second.
Good, Charles. Good.
You too. What? I'm sorry, don't want to butt in, but we always did the same issue. Housing, same thing, like Greg mentioned. But housing or anything, you're not allowed to have pets. Pets, like dogs or cats. You have a person on social assistance. Mental illness is a terrible thing. Oh, we have to do something. And then they find them housing, and then they say no pets allowed. No hamster, no cats, no dogs.
Pets are therapeutic.
Well, cats, that's their companion. They live alone. That's their companion.
Yeah.
Is it time for the government to get involved and change you have to have guidelines. If a dog barks a lot,
I've got to tell you, just recently I visited the House of Nazareth on Albert Street, a tremendous organization we have in our community, and they have a dog living in the shelter, and it belongs to the shelter. It doesn't belong to anyone in the shelter. It belongs to the shelter. It's so comforting. In Shediac, we have a women's organization, a women's shelter for probably about 40 women in the shelter in Shediac. They have 2 dogs, and it's therapeutic. And they provide that service to women when they go to court. In court cases, the dog goes to court with them. Yeah. So very therapeutic.
Emotional service dog. So for mental illness, the health department, isn't something to look at?
Something to look at, yeah. I know in the past it's always been a contentious issue because people don't look after their pet. The pet barks,
but guidelines. If a dog barks, you get that goddamn thing out of here.
And there are some situations where they let the pet, go wherever, and it destroys the unit. So it's tough when there's rules.
So that would be like giving a net head housing. They destroy. They don't go by rules.
Yeah,
so almost the same thing.
Almost same thing.
No,
all right,
I had to ruin it. So anyway, no, but look into that. I think that's
Yeah.